good, y'all? So, as you guys know, I did enter a tournament yesterday at noon. I also hosted a tourney Friday night. So, you're about to get my post-match commentary from yesterday's tourney run that I did. And also, I'll be uploading another video after this that's going to have the matches, depending on how much time it actually takes to get all the matches in there. I will probably have it in like 2 or 3 videos. But this was my run through a community exhibition hosted by M. Westby. I will make sure that I link their Twitch as well as Sayaron. I'm gonna make sure I link their Twitches into my YouTube video. It'll be in the description. So if you so choose to follow them after that, that'd be greatly appreciated. They are fellow TOs. I will also link the people that I fought as well. But without further ado, I am going to get into these matches, give you my thought process during the matches, as well as just allowing you to see how the tourney unfolded, see where I placed. All right, let's go. So some of these will have the commentary of my stream, some will not. For this one here, not so much. This was just more so, she's new to the game. I'm sure she plays other games. I did see that she plays Diablo, so she already has points with me. Because Diablo is OD, and people with taste play Diablo. So there's that. But also, she likes KOF, which is another point for me. But yeah, so kind of new to the game. She said that we will get a run back in about a week, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like she will honestly be throwing the good hands then. Because the main thing right now, because this game's only been out for 2 weeks, is it's all about really just not being afraid to fight people, right? Because people, you're gonna get smoked, and you will see at some point. If you watch all of my videos, you will see that I do get smoked. So, is the main reason why I don't get caught up in things like, it's the main reason why I don't get caught up in things like, oh, this person has, this person got bodies or whatever. This is like, I truly don't care. Now, after this one, she just wasn't sure that we were running 2 full sets or not. 2 full games or not. So that's all this was right here. Nothing major. We do eventually get back into the match. I actually only have 4 sets in this tourney, which isn't bad. It's not bad. I didn't realize I did all this in between. Let me see if I can skip back to the match for y'all. Okay. Yeah. I skipped too far, but that's fine. I'm gonna be honest, that's probably like the smartest shit I've seen somebody do. Is wait for me to get to the other side in super. If her super was actually good, like if Chun-Li's super was actually good, I would have been cooked. Or if she had a level 3. Okay, trying to get her with the Blanca dolls. But yeah. I don't believe in shitting on new players. I truly don't. So I wasn't gonna be sitting here trying to, I don't believe in just scumbagging new players. At some point, you do gotta take them out the game because it is a fighting game. But I don't believe in just disrespecting them. You know what I'm saying? Especially because, again, I'm still relatively new too because I haven't played Street Fighter since Cross Tekken. And because of that shit, I don't want nobody shitting on me when they smoke me. You know what I'm saying? Or when they beat me. That's just not how you do things. Alright. On to game 2. So, I've explained it before, but Blanca truly does struggle against Shoto characters. Not so much because Shoto characters are broken, because everybody likes to throw that word around right now. It's more so just their kit in general keeps Blanca from being full blown Blanca. Now, granted, it does not mean you can't play Blanca against them. It just means you have to adjust the way that you play Blanca. Which hopefully I do hope that for people that seeing me finally play Blanca, because Blanca's always been my favorite character. Excuse me. I just never played them because I always struggled with charge characters. But I made a point that I was going to make an effort to play him in this game, good, bad, or whatever he was, whatever tier he fell into. I was going to figure out how I was going to use him. Thankfully, there's a good bit of really strong Blanca players to learn from, as well as the fact that he's actually a really good character in this game. So, I get to learn my favorite character finally, and he's good in this one. You love to see it. But yeah, like I said, most characters have something to do with everybody. Actually, I think everybody has something to do with everybody. It's just more so you may have to play a game that you don't necessarily want to play against them. You know? I think that's really what people don't do is you don't want to adjust your play style for the match. And I understand that entirely because who doesn't want to be able to use their entire kit in every game? Like, that's of course you're going to feel away. You know? Like, there's nothing wrong with that, in my opinion. Because I want to flip around the screen the whole time. I just want to just play Reckless Abandon Bronca and just mix you out your shoes. But you can't do that against everybody. it just don't work like that. Like, you got to go in with a game plan based on your opponent and based on the character that they're playing. That ruthless aggression, no matter who you're fighting, it just don't work all the time. Now, he's starting off with the Hadouken special. Not gonna hold you. It did agitate me, but at the same time, you do have to realize that's kind of how he's supposed to play Blanca. He's not supposed to let me in because Blanca definitely wins once you let him in on Ryu. So I mean, it's corny. Yes, you don't like it, but he's playing how he's supposed to play it. I will say his one issue was he had a DP problem. Well, I wouldn't even say he had a DP problem because he even admitted that he just got greedy with it when he was hitting me with it. But again, I'm gonna give you so much respect because I just feel like everybody deserves the respect of not thinking that you're gonna just wake up buttons every time. Everybody deserves that, in my opinion. And he was cooking me with them shits too. Y'all saw I ate 3 EXDPs in a row. Now right here, I went for the grab, and I baited DP that time. Now, commentator was saying that I was burning this. You get the drive meter back at the end of the round, so that's why I did it. But I also knew that combo was going to kill. Like, I know enough about my Blanca now to the point where I know if I got something that can kill you or not. So we go back to the Hadouken game. Here doing a little bombo. Got caught with another EXDP. You know, it be like that. But burning on EXDP honestly isn't... I won't say it's bad, but it's also not the worst thing in the world for the opponent because eventually you're going to run out of meter faster, which is good for me. I ain't going to lie to y'all, though. I was not taking throws at all, yo. Like, when I tech the throw, like, in the game, I was reading the throw. I wasn't, like, reacting to the throw. I was definitely trying to get him with some shit, but I ended up having to just stick with that. Instead of being able to get the actual mix. You'll see later in the what I was actually trying to do there. But yeah, I was not able to play, and this is what I was talking about. I was not able to play Blanca where I wanted to play Blanca. Because even when it comes to Blanca Chandal setups, you can't just throw them out against somebody who has projectiles. Because if they're smart, they're not going to let you do it, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what you're supposed to do. If you have a way to stop me from doing it, stop me from doing it. That's my strongest tool. Even at my current level with Blanca, that's my strongest tool. Don't let me have that for free. Make me work for it. And he did. Don't get me wrong, like I said, during the match, frustrated. After the match, it's like, I mean, that's the game plan he chose. You know, like, you just gotta deal with that. No, I was just trying to get I don't know why I went for throw there. That was not a misinput. I 1,000% went for throw. I don't know why I went for throw. So he hit me with this. At this point, he's trying to win the game. I mean, it is last round, so you're trying to burn all the meter you want to. Even had you level 3 here, it really wouldn't have done anything because I was just looking for that last little hit. Got the slide. And we take set 1. I mean game 1. Now, the way I feel about this particular set here, I mean, and again, so if you watch the stream, it may have been a little biased commentary on both ends because I definitely had biased commentary in my favor because one was a Blanca stand and the other, that's your boy. You want your boy to win. At the end of the day, I ain't even mad at that. But I was looking at you'll see it in one of these games where I was just like, bro, come on, dog. But I understand. So, like, don't nobody go over there talking shit to him. Please don't do nothing like that. Please don't be, for the love of God, please don't. And I honestly encourage y'all to go watch the entire tournament because it was actually really good and really well ran. Like, I don't want y'all to just watch my games. But I can't be uploading other people's stuff, right? So I can only show y'all what I have. And it was good, So he did take the first round. I won't say convincingly, but he played me where he was supposed to. Like I said, whether you agree with how he played me or not, what do you think is corny or whatever, he did what he's supposed to do. All right, now we did discuss how he started getting a little too reckless with the wake up options, so I started making him pay for it a bit. Now right there, I was trying to bait it, but I messed up. I got a little happy with the pressure I was putting on, and I almost died for it. That's one thing you also have to do. Is you definitely have to make sure that you're not getting too excited about what you're able to do to somebody. And right there, I would have killed him. I messed up the combo. As you can see, my meter right there, he was going to die. We still secured the dub, but that's what that was. It wasn't I dropped it. It wasn't a drive meter problem. It was definitely just me dropping the bombo. Alright, right here, I went for the setup, but I should have known he's going to EXDP. He's been EXDP in the whole set. At some point, you got to start expecting it. Alright. That was a nice setup for the throw. A nice tick throw. Now here, I was just trying to be toxic and bring that over there with me. Not a good idea. It was actually really smart of him to use the Tatsu to get over that. Not gonna lie. I didn't even think that you could. I thought he would get caught in the process. Especially since it was already electrocuted. That was like mad big brain. Can't even lie to you. Now right here, he was dead as shit. I dropped this combo and he was dead. And I threw the level 3 out of like sheer tilt. And I forgot that Blanca's level 3 has the most terrible distance in the entire game. It is pretty fucking bad. Which is why, like, again, it's like, if you get hit by it, it's because I saw you flinch. And I threw it out. I was waiting on movement, I reacted to it. But he takes that game. This was honestly, that was the first. Yeah, that was the first one I lost in the tournament that day. But I mean, it's only 4 games in though. And so with this set here, this is the last one to determine who's gonna go to the winner semis. And I should have had the scoreboard thing up here, but I didn't put it on here. That's my bad. I'll be sure to do that the next time I have to give y'all post-match commentary. That's on me. But this is the last of our first 2 to get into winner semis. This was single elimination, so I was not trying to. It's no loser bracket to go to, and after you quote unquote download your opponent and stuff, you don't get that run back. You're just done. You're cooked. I did bait that DP out, went ahead and got that finisher. And So this round, I made this round all about closing. This round was completely about closing this game out. I had no intention of going to a final round at all. He had every intention of it though. Right here, I got a little. I did a little too much of that. Like he let me get away with it, but I shouldn't have. And if we play it again, I'm pretty sure he would not let me get away with it. Don't eat them DXGPs was eating me alive. But I did take that throw. That was actually that was like the only reaction throw on tech. That was more so just off of what he been doing patterns. I dropped that super there. That's why you saw the command grab come out. I had done it wrong. So then I was just like, you're approaching me. You're more likely finna jab at this point. So I'll just throw raw level 3. Because at the end of the day, worst case scenario, I got a round to give. That's really how I saw that. Because I was just like, in my mind, you wasn't going to win the last round anyways. Now, granted, again, that don't mean he wasn't going to win it. It means that I'm saying he wasn't going to win it in my mind. Alright? On to the next. Alright. So this is winner semis, the match that gets one of us into the finals. I'm saying winners like it's a loser's bracket. This is the semifinals. So we moving, you know what I'm saying? We've been doing a little something. We start out with the command grab. We just checking at this point. It's just the fill out game. Of course, he does give us that. You do get a Blanca challenge all throw off of heavy grab if you so choose to do it, but you do got to understand that some people will wake up buttons. It will also wake up with an invincible move that will completely delete that. So you got to respect that. Right here, we just blocking like Tetris, but then he snatches us up. And then we remember that we are fighting a Zangief player. It's like, yeah, I messed up the up ball right there. That was not an intentional grab. I screwed up there. So right now, we're just trying to close out the round. Right? And he is definitely not trying to let us have it. But yeah, we just do the double jump normals so that we can go ahead and take that. There was a little lag there, which kind of hurt, but we closed it out. I don't really put that on them. So he definitely adjusted in this round, and this is when you can really tell like the really good players. Sheesh, the damage. Oh yeah, he was not letting me get out the corner for shit, and then hit me with that grab. And at this point, I was like, damn, like he might actually end my run here. But we get the slide. We start playing a little more smart. When the DR came, Zangief has a good DR, but it's kind of it's slow compared to other people. So you actually do have time to jump out of it, as opposed to people like Jury, where you do gotta just people like Jury and Ken. You definitely need to just check it if you see it in time. With like for me it would be like a standing kick. Now right here he was still attacking, so like I was just like, you're definitely not blocking this level 3 because of the recovery because of recovery. So I was like, bet. Now we playing a neutral game and you get slid on. But yeah, these are not crackhead level 3s. I always do, if I'm doing a level 3, is 1,000% off of a read. Now granted, if it's like we did casuals after this, and yeah, it's casuals. I'm gonna throw a level 3 out, like in the corner or something like that, for safety, like just trying to get out. But in a game where it matters, like we're running an exhibition or we're running like a tournament, my mindset is completely different than casuals. Like I want to win in casuals, but I'm not like dying to win in casuals. As you can see from the tourney, because it's a whole different game plan in tourney, like because it's all about winning the game. All right, we hit on that, and I figured that he was gonna do that, but that move is too slow to stop the grab. I figured he was gonna also wake up buttons because he has been doing that a good bit already. Thought he was gonna do it again, and he did. Which, because I have done so much walk up grabs, I was pretty sure he's either gonna try to smash something or try to counter grab. So either way, I was just on that. Then he did the DR again, so I was like, okay, bet we just gonna go ahead and snatch you up. And right here, I was just like, you know what, we can do a little something. Once he knocked me away with that lariat, I was like, okay, bet you can hold this mix. And he got caught by it, but I fucked up, and he said, okay, since you fucked up, I'm gonna take advantage of that real quick. So yeah, I got fucked up. He got a little too greedy with them grabs. He definitely paid for it. So then I did run up and grab. He's in burnout now, by the way. So he's not a whole lot that he's just going to jump out and do. He can't do any EX moves either. So we just go ahead and close that out before he does get that bar back. So we ain't got to worry about nothing else. And this is what got me off into winners finals. All right. And here we are in the finals. And yeah, so Honda's always been a bad matchup for Blanca in every game that I can remember. But what I can say is that this is what I would consider a true Honda player. I mean, it looks like just nonstop button pushing, but at the same time, that's if your kit is to knock somebody down and then to rush them down after that, I mean, that's your kit. I won't be the person that says that he needs to be nerfed, entirely, but because he does have some stuff that's kind of insane. As you can see, I was clearly getting smoked. Like, we not gonna act like I wasn't getting cooked, bro. Like, that was a 1 minute. Like, I've been running this for not even a full minute, and I lost a full game. I have not been smoked that bad at all yet. Good news is this is actually the #1 ranked E.Honda player right now. Like, even over Goichi and everything. So that means even a motherfucker in Japan is not higher ranked than this guy right now. Cause I know y'all like to put a lot of stake on Japan players for whatever reason. Like US players just can't be nice, right? But yeah, he was cooking the fuck out of me. And some of this was me trying to check the DR to see if, like, I could. Because when you're losing, and once you realize that the other person is just better than you, which is what I realized pretty early on, at that point I was like, I need to find an opening. I need to figure out what the fuck can I actually challenge? What can I challenge with? What can I hit him with? Because at this point, he running away with this shit. This is the last game right here. I tried to get away with that, but it's just too good. It's so fast that you can't really get away with it. So then, boom, hits me with the DR into command grab, which is insane. He doesn't have any more meter to actually do anything about that. So I do get that counter, but at the same time, I'm almost dead at this point already. And that, honestly, that move just mixed the fuck out of me. I thought I had him there. Had I got that hit, I think I could have started getting some momentum to, like, change the course of this entire set. But not being able to get any type of game before this against him was just not, it wasn't doing it. And then, of course, he was just ready. Oh, boy. Yeah, that shit is insane. And the fact that it's EX2 is wild. But again, I don't even think Honda is a charge character in that regard. Like, I don't know his buttons. Like, I'll have to check it out. It can't be charged, though. And that's the thing. For everybody that says things about Bunga Ball, bro, the headbutt is fast as shit, has virtually no recovery, and is... That shit is not, like... I would do that shit 50 times a game if I could. If I play E.Honda. So I ain't even mad at it. But this was the end of the tourney run. I did make second place. Finals run. But yeah, this is where you take a look at what you do, what you did good, what you did bad, what got you smoked, and you go from there. As you can see, my man's got an 11 win streak because he literally did not lose a single game in the tourney. He just cracked out like that. Sometimes you just run into a brick wall, bro. But I do appreciate everybody that came through for that run, as well as those who watched this one. Hopefully, I can bring a dub to the YouTube channel and the Twitch channel this coming Saturday when I attend the Boxing Ninjas tournament.